Namaste dear children, I am Rekha. Welcome to my channel Rekha's Knowledge Hub. Today we will see NCERT Classic Science Chapter 11 Nature's Treasures Exam Questions and Answers. First we will see some multiple choice questions. Which component of air is present in large amount in the atmosphere? The options are carbon monoxide, oxygen, nitrogen, argon. The correct answer is option C, nitrogen. Next one. Muppandal wind farm is in which state? Options are Tamil Nadu, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Kerala. The correct option is option A, Tamil Nadu. Step wells are commonly known as wow in dash. Options are option A Kerala, option B Andhra Pradesh, option C Delhi, option D Gujarat. Correct answer is option D Gujarat. Next one. World Water Day is observed on dash every year. Options are 22nd March, 10th June, 5th August, 4th December. Correct answer is option A, 22nd March. Next one. Which is not a natural resource? Options are option A water, option B car, option C soil, option D air. Correct answer is option B car. Car is not a natural resource. It is a man-made resource. Next we will see some one-word answers. Moving air is called dash. Moving air is called wind. Next one. Wind that blows gently is called a breeze. Third question. Jaisalmer Wind Park is in Rajasthan. Then Brahmanwell Wind Farm is in Maharashtra. Water covers about dash of Earth's surface. 2/3 of Earth's surface. In many buildings, rainwater is collected and stored in large quantities for later use. This is called rainwater harvesting. Next one. Step wells are commonly known as dash in Rajasthan. Bawadi. Dash is the main source of energy on Earth. Sun is the main source of energy on Earth. The solar panels capture the sun's energy and produce electricity. Dash are a natural home for many wild animals including birds and insects. Answer is forest. Dash is a week-long event celebrated across the country during the month of July. Vanamahotsav. Dash is started in the early 1970s in Uttarakhand to prevent the cutting of trees. Answer is Chipko movement. Next one. Dash are natural agents that help in turning and loosening the soil. Answer is earthworms. Some rocks like dash are used for roofing. Slate rocks are used for roofing. Next one. Laterite rocks used as dash. They are used as bricks. Rocks are made up of dash. Rocks are made up of minerals. Petrol, diesel and kerosene are obtained from petroleum. Petroleum along with natural gas and coal are commonly called fossil fuels. Full form of LPG is liquefied petroleum gas. When fossil fuels are burnt, smoke and dash gas are produced which pollutes the air. When fossil fuels are burnt, smoke and carbon dioxide gas are produced which pollutes the air. The resources which we get from nature are called natural resources. All resources created by human beings are called human-made resources or man-made resources. There are dash vehicles that do not release any smoke. There are electric vehicles that do not release any smoke. Next one. Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's need, but not for every man's greed. Who said this? Mahatma Gandhi. Next we will see some short answers. It is not easy to hold our breath for a long time. Give reason. The air which we breathe in has oxygen. Our body needs oxygen to perform its functions. When we hold our breath for a long time, the body does not get enough oxygen to perform its functions. So, it is not easy to hold our breath for a long time. We breathe in oxygen. Our body needs oxygen to perform its various functions. So, if we hold our breath for a long time, the body will not get enough oxygen to perform its functions. So, it is not easy to hold our breath for a long time. Can you name some gases which are present in the air? Air contains nitrogen, oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide and other gases in small quantities. Write the composition of air. See, nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, then argon, carbon dioxide and other gases 1%. What is a windmill farm? A windmill farm is an area that has a large number of windmills which use the energy of the wind to generate electricity. So, a windmill farm is a collection of wind turbines in a single location used to generate electricity. State different uses of water. We need water for many daily activities such as drinking, cooking, bathing, washing and cleaning. It is also used for growing crops and for industrial purposes. Seawater is not fit for domestic, agricultural and industrial use. Why? Seawater is saline or salty. This saline water is not fit for domestic, agricultural and industrial use. For all these activities, we need fresh water, which is present in the form of ice sheets or snow, then rivers or lakes on the surface of the earth and underground. So, seawater is not fit for domestic, agricultural and industrial use. Seawater is salty. So, we need fresh water for all these purposes. We will get fresh water in the form of ice sheets or snow. Then rivers. We will get fresh water from rivers or lakes on the surface of the earth and underground. What can you and your family do to reduce the wastage of water? Turning off taps when not in use and fixing water leakages. Recycling water and water harvesting also help in saving water. So, to save water, we should turn off taps when not in use. We must fix water leakages. We can recycle water. Then water harvesting is also useful to save water. Identify human activities that lead to water pollution. Different activities of human will lead to water pollution. For example, throwing trash or waste materials in water sources. Then, disposal of waste from home in water sources. Dumping of industrial waste. Then, washing clothes in rivers, ponds, etc. Next one. Explain the structure of step wells. The step wells have a unique system of water harvesting. The step wells are mainly used for water harvesting. They store not only rainwater but also water seeping from nearby lakes, ponds and rivers. So, step wells store not only rainwater but they also store water seeping from nearby lakes, ponds and rivers. The walls of the trenches mean long deep holes dug in the ground. So, the walls of the trenches are lined with blocks of stones that allow seepage of water. We all are dependent on the sun as the main source of energy. Explain. Plants get energy from the sun and produce food. Animals eat plants and grow. We get food from both plants and animals. This cycle on earth is possible due to the sun. So, we all are dependent on the sun as the main source of energy. See, plants get energy from sun. Plants produce food through the process of photosynthesis. Then animals eat plants. We get food, we human beings, we get food from both plants and animals. So, this cycle on earth is possible due to the sun. So, we all are dependent on the sun as the main source of energy. What are the consequences of cutting a large forest area? Loss of biodiversity, soil erosion, loss of oxygen production, global warming. These are some of the consequences of cutting a large forest area. Loss of biodiversity means decline or disappearance of the variety of life on earth, because forest is the home of many living creatures. Importance of Vana Mahotsav. It is a forest festival during which new plants and trees are planted and awareness about respecting forest is raised. The aim of the event is to increase the green cover. Vana Mahotsav is a week-long festival in India where people plant loads and loads of trees. Write an example of recycling in nature. The roots of plants hold on to the soil and prevent it from being washed away. The leaves that fall from the trees decay and enrich the soil with nutrients. This soil is used by new plants and trees to grow. This is an example of recycling happening in nature. When a tree falls, or an animal dies, it doesn't just disappear. Fungi, bacteria, insects and other decomposers will break down the organic matter into simpler substances. These substances become nutrients in the soil, which plants can then use to grow. This process recycles nutrients and prevents dead matter from piling up. How soil is formed? Soil is formed by the disintegration, breaking apart of rocks by actions of sun, water and living organisms over a long period of time, that is thousands of years. So soil is formed by the disintegration of rocks due to actions of sun, water and living organisms over a long time. What are the uses of minerals? Important metals such as aluminium, gold, copper and iron are extracted from minerals. Minerals are used in the manufacturing of airplanes, cars, jewelry, cosmetics and electrical and electronic equipments. So, minerals are used in the manufacturing of airplanes, cars, jewelry, cosmetics, electrical equipments, etc. Then important metals such as aluminium, gold, copper and iron, they are extracted from minerals. What are the most common types of fuels used? Petrol and diesel are the two most widely used fuels for vehicles. Next one, how fossil fuels are formed? Very important question. Fossil fuels are formed essentially from the remains of microorganisms and plants that got buried deep inside the earth and were converted to petroleum, natural gas and coal. It takes millions of years for these fuels to form. So, fossil fuels are formed from the remains of microorganisms and plants that got buried deep inside the earth and were converted to petroleum, natural gas and coal. It is very important to know that these fuels take millions of years to make and we are using them much faster than they can be made. So, they will eventually run out. Nowadays, natural gas is also used in the form of dash as a fuel for vehicle. Compressed natural gas, CNG. Suggest some ways to conserve the fossil fuels. Walking or cycling to nearby places. Using public transport. What are renewable resources? Give examples. Resources which get renewed, replenished or restored within a reasonable period of time, they are called renewable resources. So, these resources can be restored within a reasonable period of time. For example, air, water, forest, etc. What are called non-renewable resources? The resources that are found in limited quantities and once used, they get exhausted are called non-renewable resources. They are not produced or replenished within a reasonable period of time. So, the resources that are found in limited quantities and once used get exhausted, they are called non-renewable resources. They are not produced or replenished within a reasonable period of time. These resources cannot be replenished at the same rate at which they are consumed. This means that they exist in finite quantities and once they are used up, they cannot be replaced within a human time scale. For example, minerals, soil, rocks, coal, petroleum and natural gas. Children, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. We will see in the next video. Thank you.